Hi, my name's Olivia McDonnell, and in my book, I share the lessons I learned from my mom about life, leadership, and the pursuit of happiness. I was inspired to write this book after I realized growing up with an entrepreneurial mom gave me a unique perspective in my own business career. Female business leaders are rarely cast in a positive light by the media. Either they lack EQ, become the villain of the storyline, or play a supporting role within the overall plot. My book changes that. Imagine Mamma Mia meets Lean In, just without the singing and only slightly less sequence. Readers will be taken on a journey from how my mom inspired my own business career, instilled lifelong lessons in leadership and overcoming monumental challenges, and, of course, the comical aspect of a mother-daughter relationship. The book includes stories and insights on anything from love or her dating advice, all the way through to empathy when it comes to employees. I share some of the greatest life lessons that I learned from my mom, either through retelling the stories of when she was younger, owning her own business, or from what I observed in my own experience. The coolest story I share in my book is actually a memory I have from when I was 7 years old. Cultural trips to downtown Philadelphia were pretty normal growing up for me, but this one stood out. Instead of going to Independence Hall or the Liberty Bell, we went to visit one of my mom's friends' offices. And in doing so, sitting at that boardroom table, I saw my mom, not just as my mom that day, but in an executive role. And it was very inspiring in the memory that I take with me from my childhood all the way through to today. My mom was the perfect example that the most rebellious person isn't always the loudest in the room. She led by example, and in doing so challenged the status quo. Most importantly, she was unapologetically authentic. She didn't believe in stepping in someone else's rise to benefit her own. She invited others to join her on the journey as she built the life she always wanted. It is my goal with this book that it is just one more invitation to join her on that journey, and that you take away from it both the message of the profound power of love between a mother and a daughter, as well as a hope for a future generation of women following in her footsteps who normalize women in executive roles. My name is Olivia McDonnell, and my book is about life, leadership, and the pursuit of happiness.